Hi, I'm Meg Major. Welcome to Industry Talk. Joining us for this segment is Chris Coborn, President and CEO of St. Cloud, Minnesota-based Coborn Inc. Chris, thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Please tell us a bit about Coborn's, including your store formats and subsidiaries.
We began in 1921 as a produce market in a little town called Sauk Rapids, Minnesota, which is central Minnesota. Today we operate several formats. The two primary formats is traditional store operations that range in size from roughly 35,000 square feet to 60,000 square feet. And then the other format is a discount format, which is a larger format that averages in size from 65,000 square feet to 100,000 square feet. And
what's that bannered as?
That's called Cashwise, and they're more of a value format with beg your own groceries, mass displays, and also a lot of variety. But we're price driven. We got into the Save-A-Lot licensed operations a few years ago, so we operate 3 of those. We have a couple Ace hardware stores, and then we also operate 33 convenience stores and today 21 liquor stores, and a few other things as well. But all total, we have about 90 operations.
Very diverse mix of formats and subsidiaries.
Yeah, we've been accused of having fractured focus and doing a lot of things that we don't know anything about, but
seem to be working pretty well.
Yeah, we're having some fun and not batting 1,000, but our batting average has been better than average.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Talking about something that we at Progressive Grocer have been fairly intrigued by is Coborn's Delivers subsidiary. Please give us an update on how that melds with your company's overall strategy as well.
Oh, I'm glad you brought it up. We bought a business called Simon Delivers about 2.5 years ago. It was a private equity company that invested in this company, had been operating for roughly 10 years, and the business model, the way it was structured, wasn't sustainable. And so they closed down and we bought the business, re-engineered it, and reopened that store in October of 2008. And I'm happy to say that this fourth quarter of 2010, we actually turned the corner and saw some daylight. So
outstanding.
We expect in 2011 the business model to make money. It's a warehouse fulfillment model, so we cover the entire Twin Cities marketplace, St. Paul, Minneapolis, and the surrounding suburbs. And it's growing at double digits. So the business model is actually growing quite a bit faster than our brick and mortars business. So we're quite excited. I think we've got the model tuned in pretty well at the moment.
It's a very pioneering move, as well as, is it still functioning as pickups with commuter?
We offer that service, but the truth is we realized it would probably not be used all that much, but it got us a little bit more publicity on the fact that model was out there in the marketplace. Most of our business is delivered, and it's taught us a lot. It's taught us a lot about consumer habits, behavior. Yeah, it's direct marketing to each and every customer that we serve in that model.
It's not easy, as we well know, being an independent these days. If I could ask a little bit about what you would consider to be the biggest challenge in your marketplace as an independent.
I don't think that challenge has changed. I think as an independent, it's always been our challenge to stay focused on what our customers are wanting or needing, and then taking care of those needs and wants. So it's staying focused on what you can control and not be so worried about all the things that you have no control of. So it's still the basics of the business, taking care of customers one at a time, and building customers one at a time, and adding one more item to the basket each and every time. So I don't think that challenge has changed. Certainly we've got more pressure, more competitive pressure, but again, we don't have much control of that, so it still comes down to just taking care of the business you have control of.
On the next episode of Industry Talk, Chris Coborn, President and CEO of Coborn's Incorporated, discusses using social media to connect with customers and the importance of customer service to Coborn's valued proposition.